Well, what is it? A man said outside. He wants to see you. But I receive parents only during office hours. The schedule of office hours is posted outside on the bulletin board. Tell him that. Yes, sir. But sir, he isn't a parent. A pupil? I don't think so. But he has a little beard. And not a parent and not a pupil. Well, what is he? He told me I should just say Johnson. What does he look like? Stupid, intelligent, highly intelligent. I would think so. Good. Then he is not a school inspector. Yes, sir. How do you do? What can I do for you? I am Johnson. Don't you remember me? No. It's possible I've seen you. What the hell? Your class records will show you that I have got a right to come here. The class records? How so? Mr. Principal, if you please, I am Johnson. Doubtless, doubtless. But what has that to do with it? You mean to say that you don't even remember my name? No, I guess you wouldn't. You were probably glad to forget me. Well, Mr. Principal, I was a student in this school 18 years ago. Were you? Well, what do you want now? A certificate? Since I'm bringing back the graduation certificate you gave me, I think I can get along without another one. No, that isn't why I came here. Well, as a former pupil of this school, I want you to refund me the tuition fee which was paid to you from education 18 years ago. You want me to refund your tuition fee? Exactly. The school fee. If I were a rich man, I would tell you to keep them so far as I am concerned. But I am not a rich man, and I need money. I am not sure I understand. Holy smoke. I want my tuition fees back. Is that plain enough? But why do you want it back? Because I didn't get my money's worth. That's why. This certificate is here says that I got an education. I didn't learn anything. I want my money back. And look here, Johnson. I don't understand it at all. I've never heard of anything like it. What an absurd idea. Absurd? Is it? It's a good idea. And I didn't get it out of my own head. Thanks to the education I got here, which makes nothing but an incompetent ass out of me. My old classmate Smith gave me the idea not half an hour ago. Just like that, here I was walking along the street, fired out of my last job and wondering how I could get hold of the $3. Because I didn't have a pie to my name. I said, how goes it, Smith? Fine, he says, I've got to hurry to the brokers to collect the money I made speculating in foreign exchange. I said, what foreign exchange? He says, I haven't got the time to tell you now. But according to the papers, the Japanese money is down by 70 points. Do you understand? Well, I didn't understand. I said, how can you make money if money goes down? He said, Johnson, if you don't know that, you don't know anything. You better go to your school and get your tuition fees back. Then he hurried away and left me standing there. And I said to myself, why shouldn't I do that? He's lost. And now I've thought it over. And I came here as fast as I could. And I will be much obliged if you give me back my tuition fee, because they amount to a lot of money, and I didn't get anything for them. Really? But now see Johnson. We have never heard a request like yours before. Smith told you? Yes. He's a good friend. And he told me, you're not really serious, are you? My dear Sir Johnson, please go away quietly. I will think the matter over after you're gone. No! You don't get rid of me so easy. I will go when everything being settled. I was given instructions here for exchange for money, so that I might be able to do something. But I can't do anything because I was taught so badly, and anybody can see I ought to have my money back. What makes you think so that you can't do anything? Everybody thinks so. If I get a job, I can't give it. Give me an examination and tell me what I ought to do. Call the teachers and let them say. What a distressing business. How unfortunate you really want to have another examination. Yes, I have the right to take one, and I insist on taking one. What an unusual case. I've never heard of anything like it before. First, I shall have to consult the faculty, Johnson. I will have to call the conference. Will you wait in the waiting room and give me a few minutes? Yes, but be quick. I have no time to wait. Send the teachers here. A most extraordinary conference. Yes, sir. Now, how should I address the faculty? In the 30 years of my life of being a schoolmaster, I've never heard of anything like it before. Never so long as I live shall I expect to hear of anything like it again. Never, God forbid. Gentlemen, I have asked you to come here on account of a most unusual state of affairs. Sit down, gentlemen. I shall open the conference. It is unprecedented, incredible, fantastic. A former pupil has just come to see me. Individual name Johnson. He brought up a question which I never encountered in my 30 years of experience. I have never heard of anything like it before. Tell us about it. He wants his tuition fees back. Why? Because he has lost his job. Because he is broke. Because he is an ass. I would like to know what you gentlemen think about it. Oh, gentlemen, the case is natural. The law of conservation of energy proves that any given people will lose in any given period as much knowledge as a teacher can release his head in another period of life duration. There is nothing like it in the history of civilization. It is said that the Romans learned nothing and forgot nothing. If that's true, the law of conservation of energy proves question is, does he want the amount to be simple or compound interest? Because in the matter given, where is the fellow anyhow? He is waiting outside. He wants to be re-examined. He says he learned nothing. He says the re-examination will prove it. I would like to know what you gentlemen think about it. A re-examination? Gentlemen, it is my conviction that we shall lose nothing by re-examining Johnson. If he fails, he will place us in an awkward position. Therefore, he must not fail. What shall I say? Pursued advanced study in the school of life. We shall not make our questions too difficult. Agreed, gentlemen? Remember one thing. We are dealing with the sly, crafty individual who will try to get the better of us and his money back by hook or by crook. We must checkmate him. How? Very simple. Very, very simple. By sticking together. The object is to prevent him from failing. Because if he fails, he succeeds. That we must stop. Tomorrow there will be 2 more former pupils, and the next day, a dozen. Gentlemen, we must back each other up, so that this painful affair does not become a pedagogical scandal. We shall ask him questions, and whatever he answers, we agree beforehand. I will decide. If you will permit me. Mr. Principal, let us proceed with the examination. We shall show the former pupils that we too can be shrewd. Isn't there a chance of something going wrong? Suppose if it gets into the newspaper, leave it to us. Friends are fool him. How do you do? How are you? Sit down, you chump. How dare you? Please sit down. My dear sir, the greeting which you have just given us shows that you understand the patriarchal manners which we impress upon everybody in this institution. Exactly as in the days of medieval humanism. Teachers, pupils, and everybody meet here on a footing of perfect equality. And you have shown us in a most tactful way that you approve of our customs. That is good of you. And I am sure my colleagues over here will agree with me that the pupil Johnson, who appears before us for re-examination, need not be examined in what pertains to his gentlemanliness. Instead, we'll let pass examination in that subject and mark him excellent, quite right, manners, excellent. All right, if you say so. What next? My being gentlemanly is not going to pass this examination. Let me fail as quickly as possible. And give me my money back. Speaking for the faculty, we agree with you. Your exquisite courtesy will not affect us one way or the other. We will all examine you and shall be entirely guided by your replies to our questions. Take notice of that. All right. Let's hear the question. I need money. Hurry up. Ask no questions. Professor, I mean long-haired asses. I would like to see you get a single correct answer of them. The examination begins. History. Dear Johnson, want you to sit it. I will stand. Bravo. Excellent. Dear Johnson wishes us to understand 2 things. He will dispense with a formal written examination and will answer orally. Good. He will not be seated. He will stand. Also good. It shows that his bodily strength is splendid. And I take it upon myself, gentlemen, to propose a grading of excellence in physical content. And I also asked the principal who taught that subject to agree with me. Quite right. Physical culture, excellent. No. You caught me once, didn't you? Well, you won't do it again. From now on, I will have my ears open. Master, very good. Perseverance, unusual. Logic, excellent. Go on with your question. Ambition, boundless. Yes. Just a minute. What's the matter? History professor, aren't you prepared? A moment. Oh, you can't think of a simple question that is easy enough. You always were a numbskull. Candidate, answer this question. How long did the 30 years war last? First, I mean to say, I don't know. Please, answer this question. I'm sure you know. Please, give me an answer. Yes. Well, Mr. Principal, this is no way to run an examination. That fellow there is trying to make me cheat. Oh, I shall deal with this decisively. Please, go away. How long the 30 years war last? Was that the question? Yes, I know. I know. 7 meters. I know it lasted that long. It is possible I am wrong, and if I am, I say, and you give me back my tuition. 7 meters. 7 meters. Right. Your answer is correct. What did you say? Your answer is correct. As a matter of fact, that the candidate has shown us that his thought processes are not merely superficial, but that he has investigated the subject in accordance with modern researches based on relativity, of course. The quantum theory, Planck, Einstein, it's so very simple. Don't say another word. You all understand perfectly. Einstein, after all, started, the time is as real as space and matter. It consists of electrons, protons, which may be synthesized into a unit, and a year represented by a meter. Or even the 7 years by 7 meters. We may even assert that the 30 years war lasted 7 years only, because the actual warfare took place only during half of each day. That is to say, 12 hours out of 24. And 30 years at once become 15. But not even 15 years were given to incessant fighting, for the combatants had to eat 3 hours a day, reducing 15 years to 12. And yes, from this we deduct the hours given up to noonday siestas, to peaceful diversion, to non-warlike activities, to social distraction. We have left only the time which the candidate has represented by the Einsteinian equation of 7 meters. Correct? Gentlemen, I take it upon myself to propose a grading of very good in history. Huh? Right. He passed. Excellent. Congratulations. But I don't see the point. That ends the examination in history. History, very good. Johnson in physics. Now we will see something you regret. Come. Well, what's going to happen? Ask your questions or don't. I haven't got any more time to wait. Whoa! Now I remember you. Do you know what we used to call you behind your back? We used to call you a baby. Because you were always chewing your thumb. Just as you are doing now. Oh, say, do you remember the day that you tripped and fell flat on the ice? And do you know who tied a string from desk to desk so that you would do that? I did it. No! Don't get excited. Listen, man. Ask a hard question, instant, and bluntly. Well aware of the Johnson. Very sweet and kind of you. Now tell me, Johnson, do crops and church people really become smaller as you walk away from them? They really appear to become smaller because of an optical illusion. What absolute rot! How should I know? Whenever I walk away from the clock, they always get larger invariably. If I wanted them to get smaller, I turn round and walk right up to them. They are not small at all. In a word, therefore, you give me pain in the neck. For an hour. That man, is that your answer? Good. Correct. Excellent answer. But the most brilliant one. I will explain. That is to say, I will explain. When you walk up to the ass, you always notice that he's looking sad. Therefore, I have got it. What have you got it? You whiskered baboon. I have got it. The answer is correct. Why is the look of an ass so sad? Why in general are all of us usually so sad? Because we are all victims of optical illusion. But what illusion can affect the extremely primitive prophetic powers of an ass? Obviously, the illusion of the senses for the ass lacks imagination. And this must be none other than optical illusion. Since the ass like us observes that objects become smaller as he moves away from them. The candidate has given us the most excellent answer in calling your attention to an animal whose expression is most melancholy. Because its senses are deceptive. To put it in another way, the apparent decrease in the size of this object, which is a clock, is to be expressed as an act. This is very good. Bravo! Excellent! I protest. So fast, congratulations. I protest. Now, the examination in geography. Just look at this. The old hypocrite. How are you? Anyhow, Nicholas, you gingered head bomb. I beg your pardon. My name used to be in your class, didn't you? You reprobate. You just wait, I'll fix you all right. From this candidate, I will tell you how I used to hate you 18 years ago. What city of the same name is the capital of the German province of Brunswick? What a dumb question. The answer is part of the question, isn't it? And the answer, what is it? The same, of course. That is the answer. If the name of the city is same, and the name of the city is same, right? I may be wrong. You better give me back my tuition fee. Answer is correct. The name of the city is same. Gentlemen, the candidate shows exceptional knowledge of the history of Brunswick. There is a legend that once, as the Emperor Barbarous was riding to the city, he met a young peasant girl who was munching a bun and whose mouth was full. He called out to her, "God bless you. What is the name of the city?" And she replied, "Same to you, sir." And then she stopped because her mouth was full. And the Emperor laughed and said, "Ho, ho, ho! For the name of the city is St." And for many years thereafter, he never referred to Brunswick except by that title. And the answer is excellent. And the candidate is entitled to a grade of excellence in geography. Congratulations, Johnson. Well done. Geography excellence. I am going to be more careful now. This for the candidate has passed through with flying colors. Only the examination left is in mathematics. Should he pass that, he will have passed the entire examination. Old stick in the mud. Do you know we used to call you old stick in the mud behind your back? You better brush up your wit if you think you are going to put one over me. I will start off by telling you a few things about mathematics. 2 times 2 is 5. And I make up my own multiplication tables as I go along. If you ask 8 apples and 5 pears, the answer is 27 apricots. That is my system, and you will see me use it. You must not joke about a serious examination, Johnson. I am going to ask you 2 questions. One of them is easy, the other is hard. One of them is easy and the other is hard. The same old stick in the mud that you also wrote. I remember the pictures of you that we used to draw on the blackboard. Ah, excellent. If we represent the speed of light by x and the distance of the star Sirius from the sun by y, if the circumference of the 109-sided regular polyhedron surface area of the state railway employee, whose work is mad for 11 years and 6 months, my name, but look here, Professor, don't interfere with me. Will you repeat the question, sir? No, I will not repeat. Either you paid attention or you didn't. Either you know the answer or you don't. Give me the answer. Because if you do not know it, of course I know it. Exactly 44 years. Exact, no practice. And now did I give you the correct answer? I have given you the answer which is so good. Now tell me, how do you arrive at that answer? Please explain. Yes, I have a brother at home who is 22 and he is only half mad. No, the answer is wrong. The correct answer is 43 years, 11 months and 29 days, no seconds. I refuse to pass the candidate. Mark in mathematics. I told you so! I told you so, Professor! Professor, what is this? I'm sorry. It is true that his error amounts to less than 1/10 of a percent. It's an error that he changed. My take on this. In my opinion, the candidate's request is reasonable. Now that I have satisfied myself that the candidate cannot pass our examination, it is his right to recover the money which was paid us. That's so! That's right. Give me my money. Is that what you think, Professor? Absolutely. This is a good school. And it is all right to see that nothing ever injures the reputation of the school. By the way, Johnson, can you tell me how much do we owe you? I will tell you exactly, sir. I attended the school for 6 years in all. During the first 3 years, the fees was $25 quarterly. Total for 3 years, $300. During the second period, the fees was $100 semi-annually. Total for 3 years, $600. And 300 makes $900. Examination fees about $240. Certificates, documents, stamp taxes, notebooks, etc. about $140. Total $1,280. Besides that, incidental stationery, donations for social work, pastoral work, medals, t-shirts, groceries, about $199.95. So the grand total, $1,479.95. And you can knock off that .95 and call it $1,479. $1,479. Exactly, you can rely on it, sir. Right. There is no question about it. It is right to the smallest detail. I congratulate you, Johnson. That was my difficult question. I specify Johnson passes in mathematics. His answer to the easy question was little out of the way. But his answer to the difficult question, how much the refund fee should be, was exactly to the point. Yeah, Johnson is a mathematical genius. Now I present the results of the examination. Here, Johnson has passed with distinction in every subject. And has again shown us that he is entitled to the certificate awarded him on his graduation. Dear Johnson, we offer your congratulations. At first, accepting a large share of them for ourselves for teaching you so well. And now, we have verified ourselves with your knowledge and with your ability. So, I'm knocked up. Am I? Wait again. I will show you what's what. I'm a baby. And you are the one who tied the string across the ice. Who wants to stick in the mud? Hypocrite. Nitwit. Ass. Me. Yes, sir. Remove that object. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your magnificent cooperation. Thank you very much. In the future, it will be our proudest boast that in this school, a pupil simply cannot fail. For railway who are working in the education, in the schools and colleges, had a serious meeting for about 3 hours